Oi!
He's there? No, he isn't. He's there? No, he isn't.
Hang on, let me just check where we are, because I keep forgetting.
Hey guys, how's it going? We're doing our dishes.
Good morning, guys. We're at the King Edward River campsite this morning, which is 75 kilometres away from Mitchell Falls. So that's where we're heading today. So if the road's good, we'll be there probably in an hour, but we'll see how we go, because last time I was doing this road, it was shocking. But we'll hope for the best, and we have heard that there is actually water going over Mitchell because it's fairly late in the dry season, so that's good news as well. So yeah, stick around, we'll show you guys Mitchell Falls.
Okay, do the dishes now. Dry up.
Is it my turn to dry, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
G'day guys. What's on for today, Michael?
We are at Mitchell Falls, so the road wasn't too bad. What do you reckon?
Oh mate,
It
9
was,
out of 10.
it was a little bit rough, but
Mate, you say you want to go forward driving. That's pretty close to forward driving, wouldn't you say?
so it took us about an hour and a half probably, but we stopped and got some wood on the way and mucked around at the car just now. Should be nice. We got lunch, packed lunch to have at the falls when we get there.
Did you bring them the lemonades?
Lemonades, mate. Do you know how much weight that would be?
Not much. That's why they're in aluminium cans.
Oh, right, yeah. So yeah, make sure you just checked out the sign earlier. What is it, 8k walk?
Yeah, pretty much. That's 8k round trip, right guys?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see for yourself, it's a pretty mint spot. So there you have it, 8.6 return, allow 5 hours. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Let's do it, bro. If you didn't know any better, you'd think I was lost. Pretty early on in the walk, you'll come across that little stream. That little stream later turns into a beautiful falls. Just amazing, can't wait to show you guys that. It's so awesome. It's one of those waterfalls where you can go behind it as it's going straight over your head. So this is the first virtually attraction you're going to come across when you go onto the Mitchell Falls. Little Merton's Pool, Little Merton's Falls. It's beautiful, I'll show you guys just in a minute. Going. Let's go for a swim. We did just spot a croc in the back pool. Oh, okay. Yeah, so. Thanks for that.
Good to know.
How you feel about going for a swim with a croc, Misha?
Oh mate, I think you go on first, you find out whether or not it's a freshie or not.
Alright.
And if it is, I'll go on.
Deal. So this is Little Merton's Falls. It's just to reward you for getting through the first section of the track to Mitchell. So eventually you'll come across this little bit of a rocky area here. Creek's flowing just there, and just over there in the distance you can just see there's a little bit of a cliff, so some Aboriginal art you can check out there.
Pretty cool to see how long it lasted.
Yeah. So that pool that you guys saw earlier, that was Little Merton's Falls, and that's because there's a big Merton's Falls. Except this one's a little bit bigger than the other one. Massive. Welcome to Mitchell Falls, bro.
Can't see it though.
Because you're on the wrong side, mate.
Why are we on this side then?
Well, turn around and you'll see it.
Well, I don't see it this way.
Ooh. So when you get to the top of the falls back there, you actually want to keep walking along and up and around, because what you can do is get to a really awesome lookout point on the other side, and it just gives you a great view of the falls. Great place to have lunch, take a few photos and chill out before you head home, or back to camp anyway. So if you're a little bit lazy, there's actually helicopter flights out here, so what you can do is you can actually get dropped off and walk back to camp, or they can pick you up and fly you back when you have walked here, or you can just go for a cruise in the air. So if you're feeling a bit lazy, it's the way to go. Otherwise, walk in, walk out. Good exercise.
That's it. The trail's not really that hard.
Oh, it's a pretty easy going trail. Considering it's a class 5,
yeah,
I wouldn't really say it is a class 5.
There's like a few rock steps, but not really climbs.
Nah.
And most of it is flat ground.
That's it. So you can make pretty good time. How about that for a view? Of course you can swim here, but only at the top of the falls, because at the bottom of the falls you can get the salties, so just something to be mindful of. Not that you'd be able to get down there too easily anyway. I don't even know how you get down there, but beautiful water coming down the falls, definitely worth a swim before you start heading back. So for this trip we came up with a little bit of an idea just to keep lunches really simple. We bought 2 600ml watertight containers, and a lot of the meals we've been cooking are meals that are fine cold. So for instance, this is a curry that Mitchel made last night. So you just chuck it in there, chuck it in the fridge this morning before the walk, grabbed it out, chucked it in the backpack. Perfect lunch, nutritious lunch, and if you're on the road, says you're buying roadhouse food. So it's just a neat little way to have a nutritious lunch without too much thought. Is it worth the walk?
Yep. Nah, it makes you wonder, driving out of here like, oh man, it better be worth it.
That's it, because it's a long way to come. The only thing that would make it more spectacular is seeing it in the wet season. Google that, wet season, Mitchell Falls, you come up with some pretty crazy photos.
How about we just wait here?
Yeah, let's just wait till the wet season. So yeah, definitely worth coming out here. It's a bit of a hike, but add it to your list. The corrugations might kill your car, but you can always keep walking after that. Mate, gotta see myself. Oh yeah. G'day guys, and welcome to another cooking episode. So we're just up in the North Kimberley. We just hiked Mitchell Falls this afternoon. So a beautiful bit of country, definitely worth checking out if you're up here. But I'm just going to show you guys how to make bush echidnas. They're virtually just rissoles, but if you stick around you'll see why they're called bush echidnas. So first things first, I've got to crank the fire up because we just got back from the hike. So got to get that going. Alrighty, got the fire, now let's start the actual cooking. What do you actually need for the bush echidnas? Well, for starters you need 500 grams of beef mince. It's still a little bit frozen because we took it out of the freezer this morning, but anyway, it's getting there. Also need an onion finely chopped, using some carrot as well, 1 egg, half a cup of rice, that's pretty much half a cup, I hope. And also a can of soup. So not a whole lot to it. Also doing some mashed potatoes on the side. So for starters, all you need to do is get your mixing bowl and combine all of the ingredients. Chuck in your 500 gram of beef mince, also the onion and carrot. And now just add the egg. And also the half a cup of rice. Might need to get some more rice now. A bit of pepper. Some salt. Italian herbs never go astray.
We love the Italians.
We love the Italians. Also a little bit of chili just for a bit of kick. I'm just getting him back because he cooked a mean curry last night. And also a little bit of ginger too. Alrighty, so at this point you probably want to make sure your hands are pretty clean, because you got to mix all of that together. And that beef is still a little bit hard, hey? My hands feel like they're about to fall off, they're that cold. You know how to treat frostbite, bro?
Cut it off.
Ah, okay. At least you know what to do. Still working this beef mince. It's still a bit frozen. But I'm going to get my handy assistant over here to, you know, peel some potatoes.
Ah!
Thanks, bro.
And into the fire.
Alrighty, well, that looks pretty well combined to me. So let's move on to the next step. So now what we want to do is make the actual little rissoles themselves. So just grab a mixture in your hands, make it into a bowl, and chuck it in there. If you can make them roughly the same size, it's going to help because they'll cook evenly. Well, that depends if you get the heat on the camp oven even, I guess. But you done with those potatoes yet, or what?
Yeah, mate.
Alrighty, well that's all the rissoles formed into little balls. So now you need to get your soup. You gotta just love it when that happens, don't you? Alright, now that I've got soup everywhere, I'm gonna try and get the rest in the camp oven, alright? Alrighty, so just kind of cover all the rissoles with it. And what you want to do now is fill up this with 3/4 full of water. That's all good to go, so it's time to chuck it on the fire. You want to cook it on really low heat for about an hour, so I'm probably going to put kind of a few coals on the lid, not too many, and then a bit of heat underneath as well, because it is virtually one big soup with rissoles in it. This fire's going really well. We've got a lot of red hot coals, which is exactly what we want. And I'm just going to destroy it, all for the sake of dinner, I tell ya. And I'm just going to chuck not too many. About that many on the lid there. And I'm just going to move the fire away as well, so it doesn't get the side of the camp oven and completely boil to death one side of it. Alrighty, so we'll leave that in there for an hour and see how they're looking. Yeah, but I'm not starting.
Good morning.
Alright, good morning. Alright, let's check the scones. Scones, oh my goodness.
Oh, I love good scones at night.
Alright, the bush echidnas have been in there for pretty much an hour now, so just going to check them, see how they're going. Alrighty, let's have a look-see. Oh mate, that is perfect. Awesome. That looks like a meal and a half. Alrighty, well let's serve these bad boys up. Mate, are you starving yet or what?
Famished.
Beautiful.
Is it done?
Yeah mate,
You
check
ready?
them out. Well, the reason these are called bush echidnas is because of all the spikes. So fun fact, the rice spikes up and ends up looking like that. Pretty cool, eh? Are you just hoping they taste good or what?
I'm hungry.
I think you're in luck. I think this is like almost the best that I've got them. Well, that's bush echidnas, guys, so it takes a little bit longer than some of the other meals that you could do out camping, but the taste is sensational, well, hopefully. Mind you, these are the best they've ever come up. I've tried doing these about 6 times and they finally look the part, so I will find out in a minute if they're any good. So maybe you could score it out of 10, hey?
Out of 10, eh?
The adjudicator.
So, like, if I say something bad, are you not going to cook me dinner again, or?
I probably just won't put it in the video.
Oh, okay. I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10.
Not a bad score.
Well, I haven't tried the rest of it.
Alright. Good, lots of fake noises. Keep it up.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
just scrumptious,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Bit hot.
Seek adventure!